Get the tube going. What's going on, YouTube? Hello, hello. Good morning. Happy trading. Happy Wednesday. Gonna have some good trades in line today for you guys. Got me, Jeremy, and the whole gang here. Gonna be a good day.
Hmm.
Gotta keep an eye on the higher time frames. I'm definitely liking the higher time frames to create maybe some bearish moves. Maybe.
Yeah, I also have like a bearish sentiment when I zoomed out today this morning.
Yeah, because what
Um,
else? Where is it? The 2 hour especially, I think I was looking at. Because look at the 2 hour on ES, right? We had this nice big basing, then we had a nice drop candle. Um, NQ didn't really give us that nice of a basing with a drop with continuation. Maybe on the 3 hour, no. 4 hour, yes. Right, so we just
I
need that
just
continuation lower.
I just got a news brief on Anheuser-Busch. They're going to be selling off a bunch of their sub brands, and one that might make a market mover out of Tilray. They're selling Highball Energy to the Tilray company.
Hmm.
Not that I'm into pot stocks much, but if it moves the market, I will scalp it. It looks like it's already kind of picking up pace this morning on that news, like literally as I thought about it. I want to see if this rolls into a breakout from this rounding top, though. Oh, yeah, it's gonna. I can see it now. 340 target is later on what I have on Tilray.
Nice. I'm thinking, should I have the computer, should I have it set up like this? So that they're both like equal size charts, but then the VIX is sort of funky looking down there. Or just the way I had it before. I guess the way I had it before.
Ooh, I'll keep an eye on Tilray.
Tilray was the one stock that I traded back when the pot stocks were popping off. That thing popped to like 80 bucks and I was
I
holding and I
know.
was like, let's go. Diamond hands. And
Oh
and
man,
then it
yeah,
just said, coming back.
that word sends chills to me. And then I looked at the options chain. I'm like, oh, I can just make income on this thing. I
Nice.
did wheel trade it for a while, and I eventually got called away. So that's the one thing that happens once in a while, and then it just kept going parabolic. I'm just like, well, I made my money. Move on to something else.
Is there a 1 hour over here? I'm looking for a zone right here because you see this consolidation on NQ. That's something I would want to keep an eye on to hold. An eye on for Zion. So I'm going to see if there's anything over there. Uh,
I'm gonna be keeping my eyes on
I'm going to mark.
Microsoft
I'm just
this
going to
week.
mark right here and here. Yeah, Microsoft.
Yeah, I posted a chart last night. I'm like, oh, it did exactly what we thought it would do. One zone to the next.
Nice. Yeah, we bullish on it or bearish on it?
I'm waiting for a reversal on it.
Reversal
Um,
back bullish or bearish? Because
back to bullish because it can from here, but I'm not going to hold my breath because it's also kind of in a zone where it can tip over.
yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, look at that. That's a close range. It wicked the bottom of the range. I had this 3 hour demand zone there that's been holding up pretty strong. Market's about to open in 30 seconds. But
Yeah, yeah,
I was sort of hoping once we broke that we'd be able to retest the top of the range and then continue lower to maybe like 318, 310 area. But
right.
we
That's
will
another area of
see.
interest too. I have a 318.75 pivot
Nice.
that I'm also watching, and then worst case scenario, 307
I think the
is
market's gonna dump at open.
it could. I think you're right.
It's dumping before open. Oh, so you know
Yeah.
what? It might pop. Might
Well,
pop.
the base of that range is 448, and it's if it touches 448, it'll bounce right back up to A to B in that zone. I think.
448. On
I've got a zone.
SPY.
Yep, I got a zone from 448 to 450.
Nice. Alright, so we broke that 2 hours. So maybe we reject around 45, 21.75. Were there
All
any
right.
15 minutes? Now we're just gonna dump. Definitely
Come
feeling
on.
the Bears are going to be in control, at least for the time being. Because remember, yesterday, too, Bears were in control until we started chopping around and bouncing.
Right.
But there's not really a clean demand zone anywhere close that I see, right? We would just have another drop. Would need ES to hold up this area, but just very weak. VIX is strong. A lot of selling pressure. Just staying patient. Gonna wait for a good entry. So make sure YouTube, you guys could hear us okay. Yeah, looks like you guys should be able to hear us.
There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Tilray right to support. I want to look for a reversal pretty quick here around
Nice,
295.
nice. Morning, everybody. Morning, Mark. Morning, John. Morning, Habibi. Morning, Victoria. Of course, hello, Victoria. Foul Hunt. Thomas, what's going on? D with the black the black profile picture for whatever reason is not telling me your full name. Mr. Lee, what's going on? Ryan, Zozo, Zuzu, what's going on? Richard, hello, hello, what's going on, everybody? I think if ES crashes through this zone, I'm going to be looking for any type of retest to enter short. I'm feeling bearish today, guys.
Think so? I've got a strangle on expires tomorrow. It's pretty wide though. It's 456 and 442 on SPY.
Good breaks, good breaks.
Either
Really
side
nice
do.
breaks.
Broke my zone on Nasdaq.
Yeah, it's Bears have been trying to fight this, but Bulls also have been trying to fight it, right? So like the past few days, we've been breaking demand zones until yesterday we started holding this 3 hour, and then we started breaking supply zones, but we didn't really break any relatively strong supply zones yet. We really only broke a couple of the minor ones. This 2 hours has been holding up. I did really want to short this 1 hour up here, but it does not look like we're going to get there anytime soon. There's ES through that zone, so we're just staying patient now, right? So look, this was a low that people could have been watching. VIX with a bit of a gap up in strength, so we're just going to stay patient.
Looking it down right to that 448 target, I think.
Save me.
Keep going.
I want,
on you.
what would be nice is if we got a nice big wick up here, right? And everybody who is watching this bottom right here got wicked out, right? So people got trapped on the wrong side of the market or got stopped out. And then we got a big engulfing, not engulfing, but a liquidity grab candle. And then we pumped higher. That could be something we could see as well.
Right.
So that's something I'm going to keep an eye on.
It is out of that descending channel, and there is a fan line right where it's at right now. So damn, Tilray.
Huh.
Keep dropping. I'll wait.
That's my risk on
That's
this.
gonna be a mover today, but we're not sure which area it's gonna bounce at.
I do like staying patient during market open, guys, because we do get a lot of volatility, a lot of movement going on.
Yeah, don't FOMO yourself into a bad decision.
That's right, we got plenty of time. Most of my best trades lately have been going on around like 10:30ish. Those reversals, when people get trapped and all that. We have Ed coming down, but Ed did have a bit of a gap up. That's the advanced decline. Tesla is a nice drop on Tesla right there. Gapped up and dropped down $3, still dropping. But let's see if it wants to bounce and bring the market higher too. I'm considering longs if we break that 45.19, right? Right above this candle because of the wick. But if we don't get it, I'm not going to prematurely enter.
Ah, don't want to hit that nitrous oxide too soon, Junior. All right, gotta hit the Fast and Furious references every now and then. Too soon, Junior. There we go. We got a 3-bar about ready to finish here. 7 seconds.
Good drop. Good drop.
All right. 3-bar retracement target.
Is there any
448.85.
divergence going on? No. No divergence. Thinking of starting a small position long, but again, guys, that would be jumping the gun on this.
Yeah, I'll be waiting.
But we still got 3.5 minutes in this 5 minute, which means it could do anything it wants. It could stay dumping for a few minutes, and then it could pump for a minute. It could do whatever it wants at this point.
No way.
Yes way. Yeah, I sort of want to start a long position because of how it's holding up. But again, Bears being in control, jumping the gun on a short position is not ideal.
Yeah. There is an angular support right here at 448.60, but I think it's about to snap it.
There's that key level on NASDAQ right there. That trend line is strong. So now maybe. Just staying patient.
Okay.
How's the order flow looking right now? Oh, bearish. Higher time frames are bearish. Don't want to fight that. Yep, that's why we don't jump the gun. Always check those higher time frames.
Patience, young Padawan.
Yes, still sort of trying to hold up the zone right now, though.
Yeah. Just waiting to sell some 350 puts on my open position.
Nice.
Give me one more penny. So I love Robinhood. I can take advantage of every penny on the options chain. It's just a cup of tea.
That's awesome.
I'm adapting these strategies to work better with TOS, but it's going to take me a little while.
NASDAQ's dropping much harder than ES's right now. Alright, there's that last little impulse drop on ES. If we start wicking back up, but we got a minute left in the 5 minute, right? So we need a strong wick back up. We need a strong move higher. I don't think we're getting it. Not fighting the trend.
The trend is strong.
Just staying patient. Nice drops on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's probably going to be the one I'm going to look to short, seeing how strong it's been. Or weak, I should say.
Yes, we prey on its weakness.
Check out the 15 minute.
Dollar's dropping a little bit.
Well, why is doing that? Tell it to get back up there. A little bit of a 15-minute demand zone right here on NASDAQ, so I would like a pullback here, and then I'll take maybe the retest of this trend line to go short. But that's if we even get it. I'll just mark out the bottom right there.
Let's see if I can mark this order real quick.
All right.
Got
all
my
right.
little hedge on UUP that kind of works for me.
You down with UUP? Yeah, you know me. All right, we got VIX rejecting key level again, trying to go lower.
Yeah, there's
Maybe
a
we're
wait
trapping
for the
bears.
5-minute 200 period there.
Maybe we're trapping bears, but we don't want to be getting in a trade because of a maybe.
Nope. We like certainty.
Yes, sir. YouTube, could you guys hear everything all right? Just want to make sure. All right. All right, all right, all right.
AMB snapping down to 112.
Buyers sort of trying to step in here, but we know that's BS. I might want to start a short position on NASDAQ again because of how weak it's been. I don't think we're reversing here, but not going to get in just yet. Going to let this candle close because this was coming out of a 15-minute demand zone.
Yeah, we're at a key support level here on that angular I was talking about
Nice.
with SPY, right at 448.50.
And what are equities doing? Equities are trying to bounce. Trying, keyword.
Yeah. Waiting to see if Apple goes lower. I'm going to put on a synthetic long on Apple and see if I can get some yield out of it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start my short position on NQ. We gotta see. Gotta be patient. Still got 2 minutes in this 5 minute, and if it just starts pumping like crazy, would not want to be on the wrong side of that. But that would be why
And
I'm starting the short position. Starting the short position just means we're just in a light size.
Amazon's not looking so bullish at the moment, so.
Nah, yeah, most things are looking nice and bearish at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is what we want to see for NASDAQ to continue. We still got a minute 45 left, so I'm not going to jump the gun. Just because we look a little red right now doesn't mean I'm going to get in right now because it could still bounce.
Right. I was hoping for some IV crush on my AMC put, but it's not moving.
You down with AMC? Yeah, you know me.
I mean, I don't care. I can sit on that for a while. If I get a sign on it, my cost basis is $365 a share.
Oh, we're just going to continue?
On AMC?
Yeah. I sold a 9-1 $5 put for $135.
Nice drops. Nice drops. Good stuff. Really
Go
good
shorty.
stuff.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, NASDAQ's got really nice volatility in it right now. Like the range on this candle right here. Oh, it doesn't say the range. Okay, but it'll say the high and low. $40, 40-point range on NASDAQ on this one candle right here. That's a nice range.
And we hit just the exact bottom of that liquidity zone, 448. 08. Well, we're within 8 cents of it. That's close enough.
Yeah, let's see. Let's try to get some shorts. Not like an indecision on ES, but still, bears are clearly in control here. Even though VIX has been very choppy, which is odd. Usually we drop. VIX is very strong. VIX has not been that strong.
No.
It's been having trouble at this key level. Buyers keep trying to step in to hold us back, but it's keep having a tough time with that. So it's just something I'm going to keep note on, is that buyers are trying, but continue to fail.
Yeah.
What time is it? 45. So what's the 15-minute looking like? Nice bearish 15. If we could get a pullback on the 15, that would be great. I would want to try to retest and try to re-enter some shorts around 15.30, 12.75. Yeah, give us that pullback. Yeah. Yeah. With
What's
VIX
your take on
being
top right now?
What's up?
What's your take on top? TUP.
Oh, Tupperware. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. They've been circling the drain for a while, and they keep getting these short squeezes. I haven't done much charting
Typical
on
meme
it.
stock to me. It looks like Mullen in a kind of way.
Yeah. I've scalped the hell out of Mullen, but for a while I was selling 50-cent puts, 50-cent leap puts, and cost basis was like 2 and 3 cents a share, and then I just buy them back the next day and then roll them over and over and over again. I must have rolled those same puts like 15, 20 times and just scalping like $2 and $3 a day out of each of them.
It might sound crazy, but with VIX trying to drop right here off of that key level, I wouldn't be surprised if we
Right.
got a strong bounce, like, to the upside.
We did touch the bottom of that liquidity zone, and I'm really watching those 450 calls.
I'd still prefer to try to enter some short positions, but staying patient.
Yeah.
Bears stay in control. Buyers trying to come back in. I do have a key level on TOS for NQ right here that we're wicking off of, so that key level plus VIX key level sorta, again, trying to convince me to go along, but hard to fight a trend like this, right? So we're just gonna stay patient.
Yeah.
But the best time to buy is when everyone else is selling.
Yep. I'd like to see it double bottom or something first. We just made a primary move, and we're accumulating just under the 5-second 200 period here. So it can either come back down and test the bottom of that liquidity zone again, or if it snaps at 200, we get a 1-for-1, and buy would run right to 449.
It's a tough cookie of a move right here. VIX trying to drop off that key level. NQ also. Let me add that key level that I had. What's it? 15283.
And there's one rejection bar off that 200. Let's see if we break range. Just closed a 1-minute wick right through that angular too. Yeah, we might drop here a little more. Got a pretty good chance of
Nice.
testing 448 again.
VIX is just so weak right now. Very odd confluence right there. Usually they go hand in hand. You know, we have a strong bear move, we have a strong VIX. Now we're seeing a weak VIX with the strong bear move. Sort of goes against each other.
Yeah.
Equities are weak, Apple's weak, Amazon's weak, Tesla's selling off hard off of VWAP. But now Microsoft is trying to bounce. 10 seconds in the 5 minutes, staying patient. Staying very patient. We want to see what the market wants to do, wants to give us. We still have 10 minutes in the 15 minute. I wanted a bit of a bounce on the 15 to try to short right up top over here. I do think we're going to get a bit of a bull move on this candle. So let's see. Don't want to fight the trend, but we are at a key level with VIX trying to push lower. I did get a light size on a long position on NQ with a very tight stop loss. But VIX dropping like that really tells me like there's strength trying to come into the market. When, why, where? Don't know.
There we go. We're going to visit that 448 one more time. According to my Weeble chart, there is a demand zone that's there, and the base of that demand zone, though, is all the way down to, well, 446.
Equities weak, NASDAQ weak. VIX with the pop now, right? So that's what we wanted to see. So just staying patient. Just staying patient.
That's to hedge some downside here.
Yep. I had a tight stop loss, right? I started a long position and stop was literally at the key level, so it was a nothing play. Getting a little bit of divergence on the 5-minute, but that does not mean much to me.
Yeah.
We're getting Apple's trying to reject inside demand to go higher. Microsoft too, but Nvidia too, Tesla too. Yeah, equities are trying to bounce here. I don't know, this is strange, very strange.
Keep an eye on AMD at 110. That must be news pushing that one down. I'll have to dig that up.
Big drops though, big drops. You know, trend is our friend. It's just bearish right now. Just not a fan of how VIX is just trying to go against the trend.
Yeah, 6 minutes until the next 4-hour candle.
Got
Back
you.
to 448 again. If we
Does
get
the
no double
4-hour
bottom.
close there? Oh yeah, look at that. Nice, good call.
Mm.
Got 2 minutes in this 5-minute. Apple trying to hold higher. Amazon's having it's struggling to go lower, but it's still trying. Again, all day these equities are trying to look like they want to go higher, then they fail. Want to go higher, then they fail.
Good grief.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
There we go. Got a couple equities bouncing here.
Yup.
See
45
if I can
seconds.
walk a couple credit spreads in here.
But Bears are still in control. "30 seconds on the 5. VIX with a strong move higher. But let's see if we get that 10 o'clock reversal. Got 6 minutes left. Bears are still in control until proven otherwise. would be a good area to reverse due to key levels and VIX and whatnot, but we don't want to be trying to catch every little reversal because then we're still trying to fight the trend.
Right.
No sense in fighting a trend, especially one with this much strength.
Just hanging around the lower edge of that liquidity zone. And we've just accumulated almost to the end of the third wave on the 5-second chart. There it is.
Equity's getting weak again. VIX trying to go weak again. Let's see. See
A
if we
break
want to
here will
continue.
send us into a 1-for-1 down to 446. I'm going for 4 waves. And you start seeing that little inverse head and shoulders pattern. Just wait. Sometimes they turn into bear flags real quick.
Yep. What up, Wizard? Good morning. I bought SPY puts yesterday for 4 for 5. I guess I did a bad trade. When did you buy them? It all depends on when you bought them, when you sold them. Were you looking to swing trade them? What time frame did you do your technical analysis? Was it something you were okay losing? So on and so on. I like Microsoft looks like it's ready to just drop lower, but it's also at this resistance right here. All these bottom wicks saying buyers are keep holding us up right there. Oh, there goes NASDAQ.
There we go. Your head and shoulders pop right here. We're up against the 5-second 200. If we can blast that, we'll be bulls again to 450.
Part of me is considering grabbing a short up here because of all these wicks that keep trying to push us lower, but I also want to be patient because we could pull back for a little bit and then get a better short position entry.
Right.
Because remember, the market likes to do the little stop hunts. It likes to get those previous wicks out of the way to stop people out and then continue trend.
Yes, sirree, Jack.
Microsoft Meta very weak. Tesla getting weak too. But VIX with a drop candle. Very odd. Just want to stay with the trend though, guys. The trend is our friend until it bends. I bought at 3 o'clock. I paid 31 each. Just hoping for a gap down last night or pre-market. Yeah, so Wizard, we can't really... It's not good to trade off of hoping that something will happen. It's better to trade off of, like, what has been happening in the market. What has been working, what hasn't been working, and just sort of basing it off of that. You know, do some technical analysis. Does it look like we will? Does it look like we won't? You know, you always want to have something backing your trade thesis and your trade execution.
Just say no to hopium.
Yeah. 37 seconds left in this 5 minute.
That'd be a messed up ad campaign. Just say nope to hope.
Oh my god.
That's
You
me,
know,
right?
that'd be a realistic hospital slogan, unfortunately.
Right, there you go.
Like...
Oh man. We're
nope
maniacal. Just say nope to hope. Sorry. My
Jeremy's
dark
the
sense
bad person of the group. No, I'm just kidding.
My dark sense of humor likes to poke its head into daylight once in a while.
Gotta have a dark sense of humor sometimes. Is the best kinds.
Yeah. There we go. Just when I was thinking about buying back my Friday 119 call on AMD, Starts to reverse again.
Maybe I was.
All good. That thing is just cleaned up.
VIX with another drop over here. What is VIX trying to do, guys? Does VIX want a reversal? Is VIX giving us clues this whole morning that the bear move is not to be played out? We shall see. Big drops on VIX. Big drops on VIX. Nice, nice. This was an area I was considering shorting before, so let's be careful. But I would have preferred to short this top area. So let's see if we get a little push higher again.
Bing.
Order filled.
Yep. Closed that covered call on AMD.
Nice.
Took $1.70 off my cost
I'm
basis.
loving this strength in VIX right now.
Yeah, dude. This is interesting because SPY just went parabolic too, right to 448.80.
Yep, yep. Let's see
One
if this
for
is the
one, done.
reversal. VIX strength, that VIX strength needs to have follow through. We're
Yeah.
rejecting this area of interest I had. Let's be careful. That would have been a good area to go short.
This might close a tweezer top right here on the 1 minute chart.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning.
Nice internet.
What's up?
Am I choppy?
A little bit. Now you're better.
Yeah.
What up, Ricardo? Been a while, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, gonna be in and out all the time.
Oh, nope. Now you're really choppy.
I know you guys.
We'll
Yeah,
do
it's
better
that
when we could
8-bit.
hear you.
Yeah.
8-bit digital voice compression gone wrong is all I got. Sorry.
What are equities doing? Equities tried to bounce but are failing.
AMD's not.
AMD's not failing? We're not bouncing.
No. AMD's bouncing
Nice.
beautifully.
Nice. Still, though, we had that
So much
strong
so
candle
that
on VIX.
I closed my covered call on it.
Nice.
Knocked 170 off my price, off my cost basis, and I'll wait and sell one again. Rolled out to next week.
Sweet. Wizard Gray, his name's Wizard Gray Balls, but he says sounds like R2D2.
Yeah.
Wah! See if we continue on this little pump here, guys. See if it is a reversal. You know, that was a strong move on VIX, was off of a key level on VIX.
Yeah.
But we keep rejecting. Bears are not letting it go without a fight.
Oh, they're pretty pissed off.
Yes, they are.
Do you still see the market bullish, Kevin?
Oh, I mean, in general, it's tough. We're in a tough area of consolidation because we are in for a pullback, right? But we've had that pullback. We've had a strong pullback already. Year to date, we're green. Year to date, we're bullish. But it's just, again, it's difficult at the spot that we're in.
Okay, let's close those.
VIX, again, with a clean drop on that last candle. But the way price action's looking right now is looking like it does want to come back down. But I'm staying patient, right? We're staying patient. We're not rushing anything. Mr. Wizard in YouTube says he's bullish. Yeah, he's bullish.
We're going to test the support level, and then you're going to probably set up for a 1-for-1 out of this hole, but nope, we're testing the 200. All right, mean reversion just done like that. Bam.
Price action's got me feeling bearish off of the zone right there. I'm gonna stay patient. Patience, patience, patience.
That's a mean revision to the 200 period. I think that's done. On the 5-second chart, anyway.
Getting volatile, getting wicky. Definitely some weird price action right now.
Oh, that's about to print a 5-minute tweezer. Yeah, we just broke the mean revision.
So he wants to give us one more wick higher so we could grab a short position. Bulls and Bears are fighting, fighting, fighting. 2.5 minutes on the 5-minute.
There we go. AMC bouncing.
We got Amazon rejecting VWAP right now. Apple trying to push higher. Microsoft failing to go higher. Tesla's trying to drop. Got a lot of things going against each other. There we go. Good, was a good drop right there.
It's going to
Bring
let
us
this
to
5-minute candle close, and if it prints a bearish pattern there, we might see this go and break that that floor on that liquidity zone at 448.
nice. Very difficult price action at the moment because it's very just dropped, bounced, and now let's see if we continue the drop.
A little choppy.
Little choppy. A little choppy, now give us a droppy.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it said, give me those bears.
I want heads to roll.
Yeah.
See what it does. 448 is a key support zone. If it snaps a dude, we're going to 446, and possibly, as I was saying last week, we could see 442 this week.
Nice. We got
We see
25 seconds in
442
this.
this week.
20.
I will be dancing.
Da, 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 da.
I'll be dancing my way to the
Bank.
teleline. How's it?
Laughing at the bank like 50 Cent.
Right?
Yeah, very weird price action. It's the Bears are having trouble holding it lower.
Yeah. We just printed a big old 5-minute bar. and it'll either be a range bar or it will be well, it's bearish engulfing.
Oh
Either way
man.
you look at it, but there's no bull trend to really reverse there. It's just going to be range.
Right, right. Might want to take out some stops and then continue.
Right. So until we break outside of that 5-minute range bar, we trust no one, bulls or bears. All right, there's your 5-second mean reversion back to that 200. Dang, fries are done.
Damn, look at that, look at that.
Range, baby, range. Although this 5 minutes about to close. Well, in 3 minutes it'll
Yeah, I was
close,
gonna
but
say
if
we
it
got
closes
a
a
little
wick,
more time in the 5 minute.
if it closes a wick in the 200 there, that's a bad sign because then the next bar will definitely break below that 5-minute, the big bar we had before.
Yeah, equities are looking pretty strong right now too. Amazon with a nice strong bounce. Yeah, equities are looking strong. VIX was having an issue. It's like all these reasons for a potential reversal. I mean, Microsoft does have this area it's starting to reject. Apple's getting weaker again. Bulls are still having trouble holding up higher, right? Bulls keep trying to pump us, but they keep failing.
Hey Kev,
Yo,
are you trading on TradingView?
yeah. Let's see if we stop hunt a bit right here.
So you're back on TradingView then?
Yeah. Yeah, been back on TradingView for a little bit.
Nice.
I realized I was talking about the 5-minute chart, but looking at a 15-minute chart. Here's what I was seeing.
Oh yeah,
If
two
we print
minutes on
a
the
high wave
15.
to the 200 period there, and it breaks below that big range bar, look out, because it's going to be Bear City, right down to 446.
I've been slowly adding
Look
some
out!
short contracts on this pump higher.
Yeah, they're starting to pull it around. Pull our car around. We're going to go for a ride off a bridge. This is looking more bearish by the second.
Yep. Bulls trying their heart out though.
Yeah, they are.
Not going
Working
down
the
without
orders
a
as much as they
fight.
can. But
Minute left in the 15. I want this 15 to close green actually, so we could have a good area to enter, a good stop loss, and then targets.
right. It'd be nice. It's got a minute left. If it prints a high wave, though, that's bad news. Well, good news,
Yeah.
Bears. That's good news, Bears, yeah? What show was that from? There was a. They got canceled after 2 seasons or something like that.
Must
Where it
have been a
was
good
like
show. Was it a
Family Guy
Chappelle show?
style. It's like Family Guy style, but with bears.
Nice.
Like,
30 seconds.
I don't remember what show it was. Funny as hell, though.
20 seconds. Equities are starting to reject. Big rejections on equities right now. Tesla failed to stay above VWAP. Nvidia's trying to pump higher. Meta with a wick. Amazon with a wick. Microsoft with a wick. Apple with a wick. Not the biggest fan of how that closed.
Oh. We could still bounce here, but it's looking
It's looking like bulls are really
pretty
trying to
nasty.
take that control right here, you know?
Yeah.
But again, we don't want to become liquidity and think we're going to reverse just for us to continue trend.
Right.
And other things to tell yourself when in the wrong trade. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, hey now.
Alright, let's see.
AMD's still looking like a 1-for-1, pushing the 113.50 again.
Yeah, bulls ain't giving up. Bulls are
Yeah,
trying
here
really
come the
hard.
bulls.
VIX is
They're gonna
trying to
try to
push
break
higher.
448.80 on SPY. That's R1. We just completed L2. We just broke the mean, so we're gonna go up for a minute.
I like the 15-minute on ES to go bearish, to continue bearish.
Field. I'd love to see him go bearish too, but like I'm not so sure.
Well, the 15-minute would be creating a supply zone if we continue red for the next few 15-minute candles.
Right.
But as we know, bulls have been trying hard to bring us back higher.
Yeah. Pain zone's too wide for a 0 day, so I'm gonna stay out of that. But as it gets closer to 11, usually that'll come down. If it finds that $6 to $8 range that I like, I might be interested. But the range isn't very wide here on price. So like when and just to re-explain what I call the pain zone on SPY for 0 days is whether calls or puts are trading right around 4 cents.
Right.
I'll look at how wide the distance is between those calls and puts. And right now I'm seeing like 453 is the call side, and put side is down here at like 443. So that's $10 wide. That's a no-go for 0 days.
Gotcha.
When it comes down to like 6 or 8, then I can go and take a strangle on a 0 day and just chill, because all it has to do is move a few dollars either way, and the profit side will just destroy the losses on the losing side, and usually you walk away with at least 100% return.
Gotcha. Equities are still trying to hold weaker. Really need VIX to start continuing trend, but it's just having trouble following through.
I think we're going to A to B to 450 here. Once we break R1 at 448.80, it'll see it, but it's got to break that R1. Here, I'll throw my 1 minute chart on the chat. There you go. See, it's broken through the mean. We're above that angular resistance, and all we got to do is put a couple bars past 448.80, and we can see it run. Then the entire green area is A to B for all the way up to 450.
Got 30 seconds left in this 5 minute. Let's see if we just dump for the last 30 seconds, right? Because everybody who was seeing that wick might have been trying to go long, thinking bulls have control, but they didn't let the candle close, so we have to be patient.
Exactly. And that's a big spinner on the 5 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spinner.
Blast
Next
off.
bar gives us the decision candle.
So when you say spinner, that's a doji.
Yeah, that big doji.
Gotcha.
In itself, it has an equal supply and demand zone with price trapped in the middle. So the decision candle comes when it eats either through the supply zone or the demand zone of that candle. So like when we see a 3-bar, usually we'll get a bar, a spinner, and a bar, and the bar after the first, or the bar will usually be about the same size as the first bar.
Huge. Huge
Damn,
trade.
where are these bears coming from? Holy smokes!
Gonna get out of a few contracts there. Fantastic drop. Really great. Gotta think of everybody who just got caught up and stuck in the Bears side there.
Yep.
Really great drop.
Chased right to 448.
I want it to come down to this 3-hour demand zone. That's my target.
Yeah.
But I'm questioning it because of all the buyers that have been stepping in.
Yep. That demand zone's pretty damn tough. They're defending the crap out of it.
We got 8 minutes and 20 seconds left on the 15-minute, though. So the 15-minute ES-wise, I want it to close below and come below there so we can continue trend. You guys see the movie Bullet Train on Netflix? It's a really funny movie.
Yes, that's a good movie.
Yes, thank you.
Where it's like the assassin sent after.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a good movie. I do like that one.
I feel
Hilarious.
like I'm not seeing all your charts. Are you both speaking to the same ones? What's throwing me off is the mentions of 448.
Yeah,
I don't see it on.
I
Yeah,
apologize for
Jennifer. So Jeremy's trading SPY, which is equivalent to the ES. So it's not equal like price wise. ES has higher volume, higher prices. But he's referring to SPY when you hear him say 448. I know, it sort of throws me off too. I do apologize about that. Usually we're in separate rooms, but Wednesdays we like to be in the same room so we could sort of bounce ideas off each other.
Exactly. We just finished a 5-second Wu-Tang.
Big wicks. Got 2 minutes on the 5-minute.
This is quite the battle here.
Right?
Do we have something coming out at 10:30 today? Let's see what the calendar says.
Let's go with I hope not.
Oh, there is. EIA. All the oil. Maybe a little bit. Then there's like a stupid bill auction 11:30 and some other crap that's not really important. Although the UK has RICS. Not that the UK's housing market will affect us much, but it'll affect Victoria.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm stressing as we speak.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, Jennifer, my bad about that. Our apologies. We try to keep it separate for most days so that everybody has the opportunity to learn from 2 different mentors. And then Wednesdays, like I said, we sort of like to combine heads, collude heads. 2 heads better than 1 type of situation. So we get a feel for, how the other person's trading and how the other person sees it. And so we could, again, come into it and be like, hey, we're both short here, that's an extra confirmation, both our styles are lining up here, and so on and so on. And the way Jeremy trades and finds his zones is different from how I trade and find my zones, so it is always good to come back together and figure that stuff out. Good drops on this. I'm staying really patient on holding this, guys, because if I want the 15-minute to trend bearish to continue, I'm going to be holding for like 15, 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be you might sweat a little.
You only sweat if you're in too heavy of a size.
That's true.
And if you're sweating
Um,
during your trades, get out of there. So most days there's 2 lives, yeah, but not on YouTube. YouTube we only go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's for our members that we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and yeah, for those days we have 2 live streams going on at once.
although we're probably gonna knock that down to 2 days at the end of
Yeah,
next week.
yeah, I know. We might knock down the YouTube stuff to 0 at some point. I do like doing it because it does show what we have to offer. But
Right.
but yeah, now to offer it for free, our members, they get every day, and as they should.
And then some.
Yep, yep. Webinars on the weekend, everything. Oh, Jeremy, any chance you're gonna do that webinar Friday?
I'm gonna shoot for it Friday afternoon.
Awesome.
Probably take me about an hour to go through it, and I could probably start it like right at 11:30, I think.
Very cool.
I had to
Okay.
put a couple of I'm like terrible at setting up like PowerPoint and slides and stuff like that, so I'm gonna have
Yo,
to
if you want to set
get
up,
creative.
if you want to take notes, like digital notes or something, and then send them to me, I could throw them all on a Google slide for you. Or if you
Yeah.
want, we could set apart some time. Me and you will hop on a call, and I'll show you real quick. It's just Google. If you look up Google Slides on Google, it just brings it up, and it's
Right.
so easy.
Okay. I just need to throw some screenshots in to show like how it moves and how it works, that type of stuff.
Gotcha. Yes, it's very helpful. Been trying to decide whether to join. Yeah, Jennifer, it's definitely a good group to trade with because we do have multiple educators. We do have multiple rooms to be in. And again, we go live not just like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but every day. So it's really great.
All right. This is the
Market's gonna
last chance for this to be a reversal. Otherwise, it can be a bear flag, and then we get a 1-for-1 down to that 446 target. So.
I know. Now you talk about making me sweat. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Entry was good enough that my entry was right on my shorts, was right up here. So I'm good. I'm golden. I'm just watching it go up and down, up and down. If it's not at my take profit, if it's not at my stop loss, it's just noise.
We got 2 minutes to EIA.
Oh, that's right. See, I don't think that's going to move the market as crazy as it should, could, would. I don't know.
Think it will much either, but it seems to be what's anticipated here with this volatility.
Right.
And USO is set up for a 1-for-1 bull move. So I mean, it could pump the market.
Look at that.
And that would make sense because it would definitely hit our A to B target from 448 to 450.
Right.
Give us our $2 move. We shall see. We got about, a minute and 30 seconds? We will know.
Oh, yeah, this 15 going green. Gross. Gross. Come back down.
Back to resistance.
Come back down. What was that, R2? No, I'm just messing with you, Ricardo.
These bulls are not giving up.
Nope.
No.
They're putting up a hell of a fight here. That's for sure.
They gotta get some of Pfizer's medication, if you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
Pfizer produces Viagra. They got trouble. We got 30 seconds left. I really do need this to continue lower, dump back lower in the next 30 seconds, or else I am going to be considering exiting this trade because that's tough. But what's a 30-minute looking like? Actually, 30 minutes looking okay. So with the profits I locked in, really just going to stay patient. 10 seconds. Do whatever you want, market. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. Let it close green so it could be a drop, a base, and then a drop.
Right. There's 10:30. just eked out of angular resistance, and we're set up to accumulate 2 more 5-second bars, and we should have a decision. There's 1. There's 2. We're right at resistance. And we're bulls.
We're bulls. Don't
At
tell
least
me
to
that.
448.75.
448.75. Oh no, you're looking at SPY. I keep forgetting that. Look
Yep.
at ES, damn it.
I know. Bullish 1 for 1. I'm pacing myself. So like while I'm moderating, I'm not really trading my ES.
Right. No, I hear that.
So I'm just running options. But when I go offline and I disappear for the rest of the day, usually I'm just scalping the chop on the ES.
Gotcha.
As much as I'd love to be able to live stream that, it's like kind of
It's
Kinda
tough.
hard.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now we're coming back to my entry point on those shorts. My entry was like right there.
If I was drawing manual fan lines here, where would I be? We just tapped resistance, and we're back to support. Here's what my manual 1-minute fan lines would look like. So this is where we get our decision of whether we're actually going to trend from here or not.
VIX has still been choppy, but has been dropping lower. Lower VIX usually means a higher ES.
Yeah.
But I'm going off price action and Q, so it's just bulls are just failing. Bulls are not able to hold it up.
Yeah, they're looking
Yeah.
a little weak all of a sudden. Until they can, break out of that range.
Drop it like it's hot. I know, Wizard, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Jump like it's hot.
I'm looking at the 30-minute. That should be a drop, a base, and then a drop to continue. So that's the trade I'm trying to play on. And the pimp's in the crib, huh? Drop it like it's hot. Definitely want that continuation lower. That's what I'm waiting on. Thinking of adding contracts to it, but I'm already in my regular size. I went heavy earlier and scaled out of some on the impulse drop before. So I scaled out of some down here. So again, I'm waiting for this 30-minute to continue lower. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean Dawn and I got it. Let's see. Got a little bit over a minute left in this 5-minute. Think we might doji out a little bit and then drop. But as much as bulls have been failing to bring us higher, bears, they have been bringing us lower, but each time it tries to bring us lower, we get a little bit of a pop. We get a little bit of a snap back. There we go.
Yeah, they're having issues.
They're just pulling my wand. Wizard said they're just pulling my wand. That's funny.
Nice.
Speaking of Wizard, where's Ironclad and his son been? Ironclad, guys, just so you guys know, YouTube-wise, one of our members goes by Ironclad. Him and his son are both members of Bullish Bears, and they both usually trade live stream with us too, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice, let's go.
Breaking that bear flag over.
Let's go, yeah.
Ironclad time.
What's up?
Who is Ironclad son?
Wasted Wizard?
Okay.
There we go, guys. 30-minute for the win. Part of me wants to scale out here, but it's still not my target, and I still think this 30 minutes got strength in it.
Yeah.
Vic's trying to push back in our direction again. Getting some wickage. Buyers keep trying to stop us. What are equities doing?
That SPY is so heavily defended, it's not even funny.
I know, I hate how equities keep trying to bounce too. I'm probably going to try to
Yeah.
scale out on the next drop of 2 more contracts. But I just can't see bulls taking control here. Not yet, at least. I would want something on the 1 hour. What's the 1 hour looking like? So let's see. You know, 1 hour too. Like if the 1 hour closes a little green with a small green body, again, that could be a drop, a base, and then a drop on the 1 hour, which could lead to an even better trade. So we're
Right.
staying so patient on this.
So far, it's kind of respecting my fan. It did do 1 deviation outside the lower, but it printed a wick right to that support zone. We
Wasted
just threw a
with
bar across the regression line, and I think we're gonna bounce out here, dude. Hate to say
I
it.
know,
I
I
think the Bulls are
know.
gonna have this.
I know, like, look at, let's see, can I draw it real quick? Arc, like, right, like there, sort of rounding.
That BTFD crowd is getting stronger.
What is it?
The BTFD crowd.
What is that?
Buy the friggin' dip
Oh.
without saying the F word.
The five's consolidating for the next move. Yeah, definitely.
And it went right to my upper fan line,
Is that rounding tool?
threatening a doji.
What was that?
What was that?
The rounding tool, that's the arc tool. You're still a little robot-y, so I don't know if you're asking what tool it is, but the tool that it is the arc tool on TradingView.
Yeah.
See, ES giving us a good area to go short again right up here in this green area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's making bearish threatening sounds again, but
It's going, wow.
well, we did break outside of a descending wedge. Like that last drawing I posted there.
Yeah. Oh, let me see. Where's Discord?
It's more or less a descending wedge break.
Right.
And give this 5-minute bar a chance to close. It's got a minute left.
Yeah, definitely.
If that closes a inside bar, because it's inside that big range candle we pointed out earlier.
Wizard saying bull trap. I agree. I just don't see the bears holding out. Oh my god, now this whole thing's blocking my whole screen.
No.
There we go.
Go away.
Yeah, right? I can't trade with you in my face. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds to Mars. Dude, the amount of references we can make in one trade, in one day.
I like that, Mark. Very well said. Yeah, that's...
Oh, what'd Mark say? Did you mark the green and gray areas yourself? Sorry, trying to... Yeah, no problem, Jennifer. Yeah, so I marked the gray and green areas myself by finding the 15-minute areas of interest. I believe this bottom one... Let's see. Hold up, I just want to see this play out real quick.
Gamma time. Inside bar closed a Tootsie Roll though. We could still go either way. Now we have
A
more
Tootsie
definition
Roll.
on our short-term supply demand zones, right in that range. There are sellers and buyers fighting hard here. We're gonna break this range probably the next two cycles on the 1 minute chart. Not 2 bars, but 2 price cycles.
Yeah, buyers keep stepping in. If they could stop doing that, that'd be great. If they could just let this
Thing
thing
is,
go.
they keep stepping in at higher prices. That's the issue you're gonna have with your bears. It does smell like a bull trap, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
Let me see what UVXY looks like.
Wasted Wizard, I don't know what you said there, but I mean, Wizard Gray Balls, I don't know what you said there, but the message got blocked. It must have been a fun one. Yeah, I'm not liking the way ES is holding up. I'm gonna look to scale out of 2 more contracts on that. If we get one more little drop lower.
UVXY is threatening to break through the 2-hour 200 period. That kind of acts like a shorter term VIX. I used to call it the 1 minute VIX.
Gotcha.
And let me see here. It's looking like set up for a bearish 1-for-1 measured move as well.
Alright, I'm out of 2 more contracts. I'm just riding 2 right now on NQ. I really wanted to go hit that target down here.
Da, 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 da.
Do, Dora.
I was thinking the Muppets theme song, but okay.
But yeah, Jennifer, I mark my zones and I share my zones to the community every morning. I'll show you exactly what I do. How does that arc tool work? Oh, okay, Ricardo, I got you. So it works like you click it, and then what you do is you draw a line from the area that you want the arc, then you click it again, and then you either go up or down, and that's how you sort of make that.
That's the threatening move right there on the UVXY.
What was I doing? Oh, right. I was gonna show Miss Jennifer and the YouTube how we have our watch list area, and I post my levels every morning for ES and NQ. Got a minute and a half on this 5 minute. Waiting patience for the bloodbath. I know, man. I'm waiting too, but quite honestly, with these bulls trying to hold us up, it's sort of tough to think we're gonna continue lower. Buyers are not letting go. Buyers are not letting it happen easily, at least. What's a 30 minute looking like right now? Still looking pretty bearish. $15 minutes showing all the wicks. Same with the 5. So we just gotta stay patient and careful. This isn't an area where you would want to short or go long yet because of the indecision going on. We would have wanted to take a short position on the pullback, right? On the 15-minute pullback or even on the 30-minute pullback. But on pullbacks, on trends, we enter on pullbacks. We don't enter into strength.
We might close a hammer here inside of the 5 minute supply zone.
Stop.
Maybe.
Hammer time.
Watch the last 10 seconds of this 5 minute bar.
Yep. Lately, we have been having some pretty bearish moves in the last like 10-30 seconds of the 5 minute candles. But right now, we're not seeing that. So we gotta just wait and see.
Spinner. We'll get a bar back down then. 448.35. That'll
I
be a
might
3-bar evening star, and then after that we'll have finally maybe a decision bar out of this range.
There we go. There we go. I'm gonna look to exit my position in full, probably on the next little impulse drop lower. If we make one more, so you guys see how we have a wick lower, a wick lower, a wick lower. Each time we made those wicks lower, we bounced higher. But each time we bounced higher, we made a lower high. So we're squeezing, but buyers are keep stepping in, sellers keep stepping in. So I want to get out into strength and call it a day on that trade. So give me one more push lower, and I'll look to exit around like 15.250 or 15.254.
Grr,
That's the Bears just growling.
grr.
Seriously. Vix is having trouble. Vix having trouble the whole day has not been helping the Bears play out. If Vix was stronger, the move would have been stronger. But because Vix has been choppy, the move has been choppy. I'm moving my stop to break even, so it's a no-lose trade, which is great. But, we got 3.5 minutes on the 5 minute. I'm gonna wait till we get one more drop candle and exit.
This is the last couple bars in the 1-minute wedge.
Bull wedge, bear wedge? Just a wedge?
It's neither, just a wedge.
It's a wedgie. Market wedgie.
Wedgie.
I'm so tired.
This range is coming to an end though, so it'll break one way or another at the end of this thing. Probably a couple more minutes.
Yeah, Wasted Wizard, that's a... I'm keep calling this guy Wasted Wizard. That's... Wasted Wizard's the guy that's in our Discord group. The guy that's on YouTube, his name is Wizard Gray Balls, but I don't think I'm going to call him Gray Balls. I think I'm just going to call him Wizard.
Wasted Wizard used to be from a YouTube group. Now he's a member now.
Nice.
That is if he kept the same handle. I know. That is a pretty cool handle.
Yo, I got you, Ricardo. I got you. Anytime. Alright, got 2 minutes in this 5 minute. I'm really not a fan of the Bulls, really not a fan of the Bears anymore. I'm gonna try to get out in the next impulse drop. I'm looking at, look how choppy, guys. What a barcode on ES right here. Just red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. Just not doing well. But that sort of tells me that once Bulls let go, we're just gonna drop. Or once Bears let go, we're just gonna pop.
Right.
It's really all about the VIX too, because the VIX will help with the volatility and momentum and stuff in the market. And again, if VIX was stronger for this drop, we wouldn't have seen all this chop. I think I do see that wedgie we're talking about. Let's see. Why
I
is
just
that
printed
so
a
thick?
bar through the angular support on a 1-minute chart. Well, we're about to. 8 seconds. Got about a minute left on this 5-minute bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out on the next strong move lower.
That might be a good idea because that's printing an evening star on a 5-minute chart.
Yeah. Got 45 seconds left in this 5 minute. See if it wants to give us a quick bear trap, quick push lower, and then a big wick.
I'm going to examine the pain zone one more time.
Part of me is like, don't exit this trade yet. What time is it? We got... Yeah, no.
Part of me is saying, we need a strangle here now. But I know better because the pain zone's too wide. And it's still holding 453 on the call side.
I'm out. I'm out right there. Calling. I'm keeping it safe. I'm playing it safe.
Yeah.
Good exit.
Put sides.
Great entry.
It's still $10 wide on the pain zone. It's just not worth throwing a strangle at yet.
So I got out right on this candle right here. And look what we did. We're making a new low of the day, and now we're probably going to wick back up higher again.
Yeah.
Off of that trend line too.
Typical.
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 Typical and NQES.
This will be the last test of that support, though. I think we'll
Oh,
have
look at
we'll have
that.
a break.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go.
I think we go
They
higher.
have to make their argument here and now, otherwise, both sides lose.
Yeah.
This is the third time it's touched it, right? So I know it's not really a reversal, but is that like a triple bottom?
It does look like a triple bottom. That's what I'm getting at. Like, there's going to be a break one way or another here, and it's either a triple bottom or it's a bear flag. And until you get a break of that range, you don't know anything.
No, we're gonna go lower.
It could break either way at any moment. It's gonna break soon.
VIX finally looks like it has room to go higher with strength now. So now it looks like we're ready to go back lower. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. It was waiting. It was waiting on me. It said, "Are you ready to exit?" Good. Bye-bye. Oh, going right to my next target. My real target of that trade. Right over here. Damn, that's alright. I ain't upset. It happens. I got out because you know what? The market could do whatever it wanted to do. Vix has that strength. Sort of want to get in and start scalping it. Victoria, this is what I talk about when I say I scalp momentum. I look for strong Vix. I look for strong moves. And I would like wait for a pullback. Then I would get in. And I'd try to scalp it like 10, 20 points on the NQ.
Got you.
Well, I'm about to hit the join button now that I'll have to wait till they come up with good call now. Jennifer, you make whatever name you want, funny or not. Oh, boom, there's that target hit on NQ. What a great trade. Could have held a bit longer. Again, is what it is. Can't trade off a coulda, woulda, shoulda. Just got to trade off of experience and profitability and good risk to reward, right? So the entry was...
Did you scalp that last bit as well, Kevin?
No, I got out of that trade and I was happy with profits and I was okay with it. So it is what it is.
But you were just pointing out a scalp, yeah? You were pointing out you were pointing out a good setup for a scalp.
Exactly,
right.
like how I would scalp it. I would have scalped it with the momentum. I would have saw VIX was going higher with strength. I would have maybe considered to enter here, stop loss there, target there. Pretty sure that would have been a 1-to-1. Let's see. Right, 1-to-1 risk to reward on that would have been a nice trade.
Thank you.
Sure, still good stuff though. I mean, even though I exited a bit early, it was still a good trade. Still got in around up here with a bunch of contracts. Scaled out of some here, scaled out of the rest down here. That's what it's about, being in good trades, being in the right trades.
Ugga. Finally a break. Man.
Ugga.
I actually scalped that.
Nice.
Nice. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. That's awesome.
446 is my target for a measured move. See if we can...
It was a long wait.
Yeah. Took forever.
Certainly was. Market makes us wait. And if we're looking at equities too, guys, look how weak Apple was selling off. Amazon was weak at VWAP. Nvidia was weak, making lower highs. It's always good to be aware of equities too while we're trading. Equities still selling off. I bet NQ still going lower. Yep. Good drops.
Yeah,
good drops.
Out.
Would have been a
rolling,
good scalp.
rolling.
So now you know if I'm going to journal this right, I'm going to write down, okay, I was in this trade short based off of the 15 and 30 minute, based off of the strength. And, you know, I again, that entry was near this gray area, and I found that gray area based off of the 15-minute time frame, right? Because, look, we had this 15-minute demand zone right here. Are we still going? We're still going lower. But look, we had this 15-minute demand
Trending
zone
out now.
here to here. So that's how I found that gray zone, and how I use my supply and demand varies on the price action and market context that we're getting. So we broke it, so instead of deleting it right away, I zoned it off, and I shorted it next time we re-entered it with my stop at the highs, and I was able to take a nice risk to reward on that trade, right? I was able to, again, enter here, stop loss here, so I know where my stop is, and I knew where my target was. If I kept that target, it would have been almost a 4-to-1 risk to reward, about 3.8. But because I did exit a bit early, got out about, was more of a 3-to-1, 2-to-1 risk to reward, which still is a fantastic risk to reward. We want to have 2-to-1s or higher. Or 1-to-1s. If you're scalping, guys, you gotta remember, scalping is completely different. Scalping is scalping. You are in and out. You are trading that momentum. You're not worried about so much where your stop is, but where your entry is. Grabbing that momentum, grabbing that move, and then getting out. When you're day trading something like this, off of 15-minute zone, 30-minute, hourly, whatever zone you're trading, you want to be able to take your time, set up the trend lines. I do think we continue lower. That's crazy. But really assess your trade, know your stop, know your risk, know your reward, and take the trade. Take the trade, no stress. Stress-free trades. We don't want to be stressing when we trade, because when we stress when we trade, we make the wrong moves. See that? VIX, like I said before, VIX was trying to push higher, finally pushing stronger. It's been chopping all day, pushing stronger. Now we're getting a big move. Look at that. Again, would have been a great idea to scalp it even. Would have been a nice quick scalp. But it is what it is, right? Good stuff, though. Good stuff, though. Great examples. And, guys, it's the experience. If you miss a trade, you can't be upset saying, oh, I missed that trade, blah, blah, blah. No, you didn't miss the trade. You saw the trade play out, and you gain that experience, so the next time it happens, there's a better chance of you to actually take that trade. Vic's trying to come back up to that key level. What I'd be wary of here is that now we're in a demand zone on NQ, and we are making sort of like a lower high on VIX, but it would need to push higher.
We're just at a support zone from yesterday, just briefly. It was a pause in yesterday's trend. Yeah, we're going down.
We're going down. I'm yelling timber. Too many songs, dude.
I was thinking an old blues song called "Going Down Slow."
Bow chicka wow wow.
No, not that. Dirty.
Let's see. So let's see, our entry on that short position was around 15,296. My exit was over here, about 47 points, almost 50 points on that. What a really nice trade on NQ. Now, if we held a bit longer, our target would have been 60 points, right? And we did blast through it, which would have gave us, of course, more. But we can't expect to get the full move. You just got to try to get a piece. And we want a big piece of the pie, right?
That's right.
Going down with your tongue out. Yeah, strong VIX, man. Strong VIX. Equity's weak.
Bullet.
You know, I missed out on an extra 50 points on this drop. Again, though, I'm not upset about it. Got 47 on it. And it's again, we're not expecting to get the full move. Even if I did hold till my target, I would have then missed out on the extra little bit, right? Which was just from here to where we are right now. Oh my goodness, we keep going. 36 more points, right? That's crazy. So I think from here, I want to see a drop, a basing, and then another drop. VIX is
We could
very
see it.
strong though.
Yeah, we could see 446 being a perfect target. I grabbed a pile of those 446 puts right on that break.
Nice. VIX is back at that key level where it had trouble this morning. So I am expecting some pullback, some resistance.
I bought a pile of those at 25 cents, and then I'll sell them at $1.
Alright, so there's that daily demand zone. Is that still valid? It is still valid, right? So look, we're creating new lows. We created lows from yesterday. We broke yesterday's lows. We're at this daily demand zone. So now I would expect price to bounce a bit because now people who were shorting from yesterday's lows are going to be shorting with their stop at yesterday's lows. So we might want to stop hunt them. So I'm going to mark yesterday's lows out on NQ. And we're going to see how that plays. And also check it out, guys. We do have divergence. ES is not at yesterday's lows, and Q is. You just gotta be patient. I am gonna wrap it up shortly, YouTube, just so you guys know. Got any questions, definitely drop it in the comments. Appreciate you all for tuning in, and definitely feel free to join our Discord community, guys. You know, go bullishbears.com, sign up and join now. We are soon going to be increasing prices, so I would probably recommend joining before that happens so you get grandfathered in at the better price. Even if you do the monthly, you know, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. We do this every day for you guys. We're sitting in here, trading futures, trading SPY, making money, looking at equities if you want to look at equities. Whatever you guys want to do, whatever you guys are into trading, it's what we're all about.
Got a little bit of everything.
Mark says turned an undisciplined $1,400 loss in NQ this morning, not respecting his risk to reward mental stop, into a $150 profit just by listening, learning, soaking up all the insight of the experienced. That's awesome, man. Mark, that's great. That's really great. Happy
That's
to
really
hear
cool.
that. It's what we're all about. Love it, love it. And look at that bounce right off of that daily demand so far. Right near that key level on VIX. Now let's see if we stop those people out by blasting through this key level right here.
447.40 is expected pause.
You
on
have swing
SPY.
traders that do these lives. So it's just me and Jeremy. We mainly day trade, but we do go over like the higher time frame charts. And if you were interested, I could definitely post some equity charts to look to swing trade, like Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, because those are definitely easier to swing trade than something like SPY, QQQ. Especially because we are having this weird pullback phase in the market. You know, if we look at the daily chart right now, let's see, let me show you real quick. You know, we're in a strong bull I know, it's ugly charts. Hold up. Let me clean this up real quick. Alright, let me see. Create new chart. So if we're looking at S&P on the daily, right? We know that year to date, we have been bullish. Year to date, we started here. We're all the way up here. So, you know, we could look for somewhere maybe 44.40 would be a good area to get some long positions and swing trade to highs. Over here would be a good area to swing trade to highs. Even over here, I really like this area right here because the consolidation we had and then the pump. So that's a good area as well. But we would mainly look at things like maybe Apple. I know I was telling a few people that 170 and 160 is a good buy on Apple, just due to price action and market structure. But I would really be a fan of the 150 area, but I don't think we're going to see down there. That would be a big pullback from Apple's highs.
How in the hell are we printing a reversal here?
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Love it. I love calling it on YouTube, too. It's like, bam.
In history now.
Yep.
Oh, I see. We're retracing. Okay. We're good. Unless we break that 5-second 200.
Lanny says 2 questions. Anyone? Question 1. Before I purchase TradingView, does TradingView offer a discount for Bullish Bears member? Question 2. Who do I talk about? My future Bullish Bears membership subscription. I don't know why Signet said that's my question. That is more of a Angel question. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we reversed here, right? Grab that downside liquidity, want it to pump higher, see if VIX gets a move. And also, best time to buy is when everyone's selling. I wouldn't be surprised if we started pumping. But,
Well, we
again,
threatened the 5-second 200 a few times here, and now we're
VIX with some
back to
strength.
indecision for a moment. Yeah. If you look at the 5-minute chart and look at yesterday's price action on that bull trend, it's basically repeating a lot of the ripples in that bull trend. So, like, you'll get a pause in the bear trend today. Till it prints above that 200 period, which it might, and then it will go right back to 448.
Nice.
Kind of a bummer.
Absolutely, Ricardo. Our pleasure, man. Our pleasure. We're happy to help. Happy to do what we do. Happy to trade with a good trading community.
The weird thing is the call side only came down like $1. It's at 452 now in the pain zone.
Oh, that's awesome. Yo, thank you, Mark, about that tip. I'm gonna tag Lanny and let him know.
Whoops. Anytime, sir.
Bear's trying to control that. Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna wrap it up there. You know what? I'll wait like the 2.5 minutes to let this 5-minute play out. See if we reverse or continue. Just to catch it on the live.
At a key level, 457 or 447.50. I think it's going to reject here and go lower. We're getting a bar through 447.40. We should continue our drop. Just my opinion.
Yeah. I know. So the thing that's throwing me off is how NQ though is below yesterday's lows, and ES is not even close. So that's like some major divergence there.
Yeah. Kind of not quite at half a measured move from that bear move from the open.
Sort of want to grab just like one contract here just to see if it'll play out, but the VIX is strong and is now pushing through that key level. Rather just stay patient, you know, keep the profits I got from that first trade. Was a good trade.
UVXY is back to the base of the 1-for-1, so.
Awesome, Jennifer. No problem. Our pleasure, and I hope to see you in the Discord. We'll be here. Wizard, you too, man. I better see you in there soon. And also, you know, it's not just the Discord, although the Discord is a huge thing because we go live every day. But it's also bullishbears.com. We have a really big library of education and also like next level education stuff, right? Like next level trading strategies, different types of option strategies, options plays, stuff like that.
All right, last chance.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
It's a bear bar.
It's a bear bar. It's a bear bar. It's a girl. Oh, yeah. They might. I don't know, man. Tough spot, tough spot. Yo, what up, Antonio? What's going on?
50-cent move setting up here, but we're not sure yet, so hang tight.
Yeah, I still really wanted to short this 1 hour up here. Is just like overlapping supply zone, overlapping area of interest, overlapping key level, but we're just like 400 points away from it.
I know.
Come on, Bulls, we just need 400 points to get there. Just do it right now, real quick. One candle, 400 points, and then I'll short it.
Right?
Alright, YouTube ladies and gents, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we try to go live for you. We are going to be cutting that to just 2 days eventually. Don't forget to join our community. Again, we are going to be upping the prices soon, so definitely join before then so you get grandfathered in at the better price. And I hope to see you guys all soon. It's a great community to be part of. And again, we go live every morning. We trade futures, and a lot of times, even though it's me and Jeremy on here right now, most times it's usually us in separate rooms. So we offer two types of trading strategies. All right, guys. Have a great day and take care. Happy trading.